if you're a redstoner or a big guy into sorting or making giant farms, you should vote for the Allay. So, the Allay. The Allay is a collector. You give it, let's say, a cookie, and it will go away and get you some more cookies. But it's not an item duplicator, it's a collector, as I said. It will find items that you've dropped, and that's really good for redstoners, because if they, let's say, lose a couple of sticky pistons, which cost a lot, or let's say honey blocks, because let's just honey blocks, sure. You lose a honey block and you need it for your redstone and don't have like a lot of them, and you lost them, you can't find them, you just send out the Allay, you give it a honey block and it'll find the block and it'll bring it back to you, or it will bring the honey block to a note block, which makes it a great item sorter, because you can make, like, let's say tunnel waves, and you could let's say give it certain items, and let's say you could assign the items to a specific jukebox. So you could have like a wheat jukebox, you could have a potato jukebox, which could also make it a good farmer. Let's say you had 2 tubes, one goes into a potato farm, one into a wheat farm. You give one, let's say, wheat, and you give one a potato. They could grab the wheat and the potato after a villager mines it, and they'd bring it up to a chest, and in that chest you get things stored, but it won't go into a chest. You'll actually have to place it in, like, minecart droppers under the jukebox, so that they actually go into a system, because he can only interact with you and the jukebox. Remember that. And it's not a duplicator. It will collect items that you've lost, and I think this is pretty handy. The Allay loves to dance. You can see in the trailer, if you look at it, which I'll put in the description, that the Allay loves to do little dances, which is cool. It also loves to listen to jukeboxes, so it's gonna be like a parrot, maybe, like it'll dance to the music. And I think how you're gonna summon the Allay is by playing a nice tune for it. So let's say, I don't know, you need to go, maybe it's like a requirement to go into, let's say, the woodland forest to get the Allay, the big one. Let's say the birch forest, just for example. You go into that forest and you need to play a specific tune, and you can get the birch Allay, maybe? You know what I mean. Like, you need, like, let's say 3 jukeboxes, and then you do a little tune, Allay spawns, and maybe you tame it with cookies, because in the because in the show, they showcased it with cookies, because Jens loves cookies. And that's it for this video. So again, if you're a redstoner or a mass sorter, a farmer, basically this mob is your basic collector of items. It could get really handy, I bet. Tomorrow I'll release my video on the copper golem, which is also a really good choice. I've been thinking back and forth, the Allay, the copper golem. I've put out the glare out of the thing. I'll only vote for the glare in the first round, because it needs some sympathy, the poor thing. But that'll be it for this little short video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a better opinion on the Allay now, and the glare, and tomorrow the copper golem. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.